Begin another day. Another day which is the same but different. The sun is out, but there is clouds and fog. Every day is the same but a little different. And we welcome it. Welcome all that is going to visit us. Like Rumi said, this being a human is a guest house. Every morning, some visitor visits us. Could be depression, sadness, could be joy. It could be a momentary awareness. And so we welcome all. As Rumi believes, it could be a guest coming from beyond to clear us up from all the things that we need to be cleared from. Even if it's a crowd of sorrows, even if it's a thief coming to rob us from what we have, it could be a guest from beyond. And so as you begin today, be aware of the guests. And like Rumi says, we can welcome them, treat them like guests honorably. And so in our day, during the day, we encounter many different things, emotions inside, thoughts, physical sensations, all the internal experiences we will have, and we do have in this moment, as well as all the external things that come to us. Even if you can't welcome them, some of them, and be kind and hospitable, you can take away the idea that they are as short-living as a guest would be in your home. And so having an open, spacious attitude to allow these so-called guests, experiences, to finish out their term and leave without engaging too much or without feeding whatever guest there is too much. Finding your breath, taking a deep breath from within, exhaling. And you can say to yourself, today I will be open to all that might arise. Not only I will be open, but also I will be attentive to all that arises. Attentive with a equanimous mind, with a mind that is just watching, having no opinion, just being with. And so begin with this moment, check in what is here for you what's present. Start with your mind, what's in the head. If there's nothing, make a note of that. If there is something there, tune in. Is it pleasant feeling tone? Does it have an unpleasant feeling tone? Become familiar with subtle differences. Then check in with your mood, your attitude. Check in with the heart center. Any emotions present, any attitude or mood present. Make a mental note of its feeling tone. If it's neutral, it should have no pleasant or unpleasant feeling tone. And if it's pleasant, just make a note. If it's unpleasant, make a note. And then check in with your body. This physical body in this moment. There are all kinds of sensations you can pick up all over the body. Just begin from the top of the head, gently scanning your face and head, gently down the neck and shoulders, back and front, both arms and hips and legs, knees go down to the calves and shin bone and feet, and just scan yourself for any sensation you may pick up. And at the same time, from within your awareness, the one that's being aware, see if you can pick up or distinguish between pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral feeling tones. So I'll let you do that in silence by yourself. Every time you get lost and distracted, come back, find your breath, feel your breath, and then continue with the same process. If you feel too many sensations and hard to tell which one is pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral, you can take a look at the overall state of the body. You can pull back and look at take an overview. And practicing such focusing and then pulling back and looking at the overview of the feeling tone can also translate into your day, where if you are too hyper focused on something, you may be missing something else. You practice to pull back, look at the big picture. This might be in relationship to other people or some tasks or some desire or some anything. So you go focus, zoom in to sensations, assess the tone of how it feels, and let your brain have this new concept, new way of looking at things. Instead of calling feelings shame and blame and fear and anxiety and irritation, agitation, any of that, you can just call them as a big picture tones. These are feeling tones of pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. And then along with that, bring in the practice and the awareness and the mindfulness to the seizing of these feeling tones, cessation of them, like Ajahn Pasano emphasizes to not just make a note of their existence and arising, but also more importantly to their ceasing. Notice when they're no longer there. So when you tune into a sensation in the body, maybe pain or a little tightness or tingling or something, you can notice that as you are feeling it, putting your attention on it, it may just slowly dissipate or change. So don't quickly move from that. Notice the cessation of its existence. That is the very fruitful, very deep practice we can add to our contemplation of feelings, feeling tones. And in fact, I have heard my teachers say that just contemplating on feeling tones can be enough for us to become free of this burden of delusion, hatred, and clinging. So you create a separation, a distance, a space between you and the feeling by just observing it, being with it. So for the next few minutes, see if you can just observe and pay particular attention to the cessation, ceasing, ending of any feeling tone in your field of awareness. And do it with ease and relaxation. Just be there. And if it's not showing up to your mind, don't make an issue out of it. Just feel the breath. Be with your breath and have a welcoming, open attitude. And we can end the meditation by setting some intentions for the day, intentions of loving kindness, non-harming, and letting go. And so quietly in your mind, you may repeat, may I be kind, may I be considerate, not harm. May I be wise and allow things to pass. Going back to kindness, may I be safe, protected, healthy, strong. In the realm of non harming, may I be peaceful, attentive, wise. And in the realm of letting go, may I be free from clinging. And so, as you go through your day, this is your aspiration, your intention. It's not perfect. If you show up anything other than this, just make a note of it. Don't judge it and allow it to pass. It doesn't have to stay for the whole day or days. The moment you recognize you've become irritated with somebody, agitated with yourself, or scared and worried about something, that moment doesn't have to last. You can make a note of it, breathe into it, and let it pass organically, naturally, sooner than later. But the idea is not to judge that it's there, not to judge that you are not perfect. This is a gradual path, a gradual path. Let's take 3 deep, nice breaths. Take in what's offered by the universe to us, the breath within us, offered to each and every one of us, and we can offer it to each other. From me to you, this beautiful, magnificent breath, and you to each other. Wherever you go, may you be blessed and be safe, protected.